Welcome back to the channel, Fiercely Collecting here, and welcome back to the long-awaited Wheel Swap Wednesday. You guys have probably not seen the mat and the old wheel swap kit here in quite a while, and that is because I have not been doing many wheel swaps, but we are bringing it back. I'm going to try to be consistent and get one out here, hopefully every Wednesday, but I just spent a ton of time. I went through my whole wheel swap kit, reorganized it. I put a little foam pad down underneath, and so now all the axles kind of like pop into the foam and they all stay in place so they're not sliding around and like tipping over, and super easy to see everything. Got everything all organized. So we are getting back into it, hot and heavy here. And as you see right here in front of you, from the Ronin Run 2 set, we have the new Civic Type R, and this thing is screaming for a wheel swap. And you already know, I brought out the whole collection here of the white on white Civics here. Some of these are ones I have wheel swapped and some came stock. So this one I did do the swap, added the red center cap on there, and then same with the hatch, looks sweet with the red interior, the white TEs, and the red center cap again. And this was, I believe, a Boulevard release here with the Jay's Garage, looking nice. And then we have the RLC Integra with the red interior also, just the white on white with like the red accents. So good. So you know, I got myself another set of TEs. We got the red center caps. All that I do here is I just set the wheels down like this. I just get some red paint, just dab it on there, let it dry, flip it around, paint the other side, and then you are basically good to go. So I have done a lot of wheel swaps, a lot of tutorials here on the channel. I will kind of try to do most of this on camera, but I will link everything in the description down below for the like drill bit sizes, the screw sizes. And then also I have a code on Mod My Ride, FC10 will get you 10% off all of your wheel swap needs. But yeah, usually what I do, I start off with the smaller drill bit here and kind of go in to the hole that's already there in the rivet. That acts as a nice guide. And I can actually show you because I just bought two more. This is a 5/64, which lines up perfect with the little self-tapping screws that we use. I don't know, we'll see, up to 15 times the life. I don't know, I feel like this one is already not doing so hot, and I've only done a couple wheel swaps. And then once you have those nice little pilot holes drilled, I step it up to a bigger bit. I think the one listed in the description will be a different size. This is a 1/8 inch. You just need something big enough just to kind of eat up that whole head. That's the rivet. And it basically will, with that pilot hole, then you drill in, it will eat up pretty much the rest of that. And it should just come apart. This one doesn't have anything that like an exhaust or a front lip that sticks out, so it's gonna make it, I think, a little bit tougher. All right, so that one honestly was kind of a pain in the butt to get apart. I think that 1/8 drill bit definitely was a little too big, but got it all taken apart. And this has the separate plastic wing on here, which interesting. I have not taken apart a Hot Wheels that has that on there yet, but yeah, it comes apart. Check out the interior. This is where you could, since you have it all taken apart, you could go in there with some paint and stuff. I could go paint the seats red, but probably do that maybe at a later time. And then you have the metal chassis, which is kind of a pain in the butt because you have those tabs that are holding the axles in. You can use a Dremel, but I have been having some luck with some snips. Just using like some flush cutters and trying to get in there. It does kind of take a little bit longer, but I think I am going to try that, or I might just go Dremel them out But yeah, you got to get those tabs out in order to remove the stock wheels. All right, that took me about 5 minutes here. You can see I was able to cut away. It definitely does not look pretty. Probably would have been a little bit quicker to do the Dremel, but we have the stock wheels out, so we will be adding those back. That is the nice thing. So it is a pain in the butt doing wheel swaps on the premium just because of the metal base, but at least the wheels you take off are real riders. So that's nice. We are gonna add on the new TEs. I think this is gonna look really cool. This car is gonna be a little bit of a pain to put back together just because of how the wing goes, because the wing actually pops in to the interior. So I think the interior needs to go in. So this is cool though, because you could like paint the wing, or if you have like some carbon fiber, like water slides or something, you could carbon fiber it up if you wanted to. All right, that was honestly a pain in the butt. Those wings are kind of not fun. We'll see if we can slap this together without it all falling apart. And we'll get our first, oh boy. Yeah. That looks so much better. All right, we are gonna get the self-tappers. These are some newer ones. I'll try to find the link for them, but the old ones I had were like hex, and these are Phillips, and they are like the tapered. So just kind of like, thought they were like a little cleaner look. It doesn't have like a ball head on it, so it doesn't like stick out. But with the hole that you drilled, these should just screw right in. And here we have the finished product down here on the diorama mat. Dang, looks so clean. Like I said, something about that white on white with the Honda, with the red accents, with like all the Type R badging and such. So like right here on the front, you can see the red Honda badge. You can see the red on the little center caps. I think that is just such a nice touch. This thing looks sweet. I honestly was really not that sold on the casting when I first saw it. I know it was a pretty hyped new casting. I think it was just those wheels. This is 100 times better. I am now totally sold on this. Looks super clean, especially here with the rest of the JDM Honda Bros looking very proper. But with that being said, let me know down below what you think of the wheel swap, or let me know some cars that I should be doing in some future episodes. But thank you all so much for stopping by, tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.